Okay, so we're in a place, we're doing things. This is what I'm currently working with. I already cut off the ends that were more blue and damaged. But you know, we got regrowth, we got banding, we got old blue undertones from purple hair dye. We got gray, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna do this myself. I'm totally not gonna fry my hair off, and I'm taking you along for the ride. So we'll see if I'm brave enough to post this on YouTube, and hopefully Brad Mondo doesn't find this, but also hopefully he does. I don't know. All right, so we are gonna do a packet of Matrix So Color Cult, which is a bleach-based color remover. I did 1 ounce of 10 volume and 1.5 ounces of 20 volume. It's not really meant for this, but because it's a bleach-based color remover, I'm just gonna apply it over the whole thing and process it and keep an eye on it and hope to Jesus I don't fry my hair off, because we're already compromised AF, although I did cut off the most damaged parts, so here's hoping. All right, here goes nothing. I am, risking my hair falling off, and I've got my little baby mirror back here, so we'll see how this goes. Don't worry about what I just kicked, it's fine. I love not being able to see the back of my head. I am, however, starting on the back, on the bottom, paper thin, horizontal sections. I'm trying to follow instructions here. I'm pretty sure that's not enough bleach, but fuck it. And yeah. YOLO! I suppose this goes over here, doesn't it? This is definitely not meant for on-scalp application, so who's ready for my hair to fall off and my scalp to be pissed? Me! This is so much harder to do on your own head than anybody wants to admit, including me, but here we are. I think I have. So anyway, you don't need to watch me do all this. We'll check. I have the back applied. I don't know if you can see that or not. Apparently got it on my face. I'm gonna let that process while I'm applying the front, which I'm gonna do with a stronger formula so that I can wash it all off at the same time. It seems like, let me see if I can, it seems like the back is lifting okay. So fingers crossed. Yeah. Okay, we are fully applied. I'm gonna clean up my hairline a little bit. There's definitely some action in the back. Let's see if I can. We're definitely lightening. So I'm gonna let this process for, it says like half an hour, for like the color of my, oh, I missed a spot. I'm gonna have to reapply. I'm probably gonna go through in about 15 minutes and cross check and just make sure I didn't miss any spots. This is fine. We're already starting at fucked up, so like what happens happens, and the hot mess will continue to hot mess. I just need it to be even enough that I can put some purple and magenta over it and have not this on my head forever. So I also thought maybe I should explain how we got here. So I had been going to a professional. Shout out Maria, you're the bomb. She's perfect and wonderful, and my hair always looks great when she does it. But I have ADHD and anxiety and can't deal with the state of the world right now, so I need to be in control of something, and I chose the hair on my head, and that was a bad idea. She puts up with my shenanigans regularly, and then I send her pictures and I'm like, look what I did, I screwed it up, good luck. So about a year ago I had her do brown roots and then had like purpley burgundy fun fall colors, and then since then it's all been me. So the band of dark is from the darker roots that we did, I think. And then I tried a color remover and tried to like bleach it out myself, and I was lazy and didn't do proper sectioning, so we got spot.com, and then I tried to like spot like touch it up and re-bleach it, and like I didn't leave it on long enough and had a really gentle formula, so like it kind of sort of lifted, but we still had a lot of banding and spotting. So that, and then I just put purple over it and pretended like it was fine, and it was not fine. And so then I did a color remover. I did color eraser with water, and got, you know, this fun little mint green blue situation with all the banding still in it. And so then I was like, you know what, I need to walk away from this for a little bit. We don't need to be assaulting our hair for a little while. And that was like 2 months ago maybe. I've just been like freeballing it with this in the world. And yeah, then, you know, life be lifing, and I need to control something. So this is what I'm choosing to control. I already cut like 4 inches off because she was dead. As you can see, I did a really great job, and it's really even. Once I have it colored, I'll clean up the cut a little bit so it's not so choppy and jagged. I might put a couple layers in. I've given myself haircuts before. My hair grows pretty quick, so I'm pretty spoiled, and I get to just kind of jack it up, and it is what it is. So yeah, that's where we're at. I believe I have another like 10 minutes before I cross-check and make sure everything's covered. I got one more packet, so hopefully that's enough to cover the spots I've missed. And then, you know, 20 minutes or so of processing, we'll see where we're at. And hopefully my hair doesn't fall off. And frankly, if it does, YOLO, head shaved, we'll regrow this. It'll be fine. I've had a pixie cut before. It's fine. It'll be all right. It's been 20 minutes since I touched up, double checked mist spots. We are definitely lifting. I'm good with that. The state of my scalp, she's never gonna forgive me. But it looks pretty light. I think I'm gonna leave it on for like 10 more minutes, just because I always wash bleach off too soon. And then it ends up being darker than I think it's gonna be, because I look at it with the bleach on, and the bleach is always lighter. Yeah, she's gonna be real orange if I wash this off right now. So we're gonna give her 10 more minutes, and we'll check it, and then we'll decide then what we're gonna do. I keep rinsing my hands off because I don't have gloves on. And yeah, so I did double check it. I had missed some spots, so I touched that up with the stronger formula. And we'll see what we get. We are clearly starting from a level of compromised that I shouldn't be putting any lightener on this at all. We should be dyeing it darker with like a semi-permanent Brad Mondo gloss, but I don't want normal colored hair. That's silly. That's silly. Also, who has money for that? Because in this economy, so yeah, I'll check back when it's time to rinse this off. It's definitely not ready yet. I want it to be ready because I want to wash it, because instant gratification. But if I wash it off now, I'm going to be disappointed. So we're gonna be patient. We're gonna leave this on potentially for another half hour, and I'm leaving it on until I believe that the actual hair is the color of a banana. And then we're gonna go. So we are in Hot Roots land. However, generally speaking, the parts I needed to get to like a level 9 are level 9ing, except for this stupid, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna dry this, and then we're gonna start applying some fun colors, and that I will show you what we're working with, and we'll see where we end up. I just yep, Hot Roots Central. Who's mad? I knew it was happening, so I can't be mad. All right, this is as much blow drying as I'm willing to do because, again, lazy. It's decently even. It's in this light, it's kind of forgetting. There's a couple dark spots. But you know, this is honestly probably sadly the most even canvas I've had to work with since this round of doing my hair myself. So we're just gonna go with it. I have Strawberry Leopard Orchid You Not. So it's a more like pink based purple to kind of counteract the underlying green pigments we have going on. And then I've also got Flamenco Fuchsia from Matrix and Royal Purple from Matrix. So I think I'm gonna end up doing purple roots over my whole head and then ombre it down into kind of fuchsia orchid ends. However, I might not be able to do that. Oh, I need a consult. I don't know if this is light enough to get away with the orchid or the magenta, the fuchsia. We're gonna play with it. We're gonna try some stuff out. We're gonna mix a few things here. Okay, so this fuchsia is more straight up hot pink than I would like it to be. So I'm gonna add a little dot of the Royal Purple and hope that that is enough to counteract that. I have too much crap on my counter, but yeah, that's a little more what I was thinking. I'll probably add some of the orchid and some conditioner in, and we'll this is the purple looks straight up black in here. This is not terrifying at all after all of what I just did to my hair to lighten it. So I'm probably gonna end up lightening that up significantly with both the orchid and conditioner because I did not get this light to do that to it. Yeah. All right, so this is a mixture of So Color Cult, a ton of conditioner, and a good amount of Strawberry Leopard Orchid You Not. I've never used Matrix So Color Cult. Also, before you come for me, Mr. Brad Mondo, I checked your website, Sally's website, and my local Sally's, and all of them were sold out of Super Purple, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I tried. Okay. I'm also not laboring any under delusions that this is an accurate representation of what's going to look like on my hair because clearly there's like maybe 2 spots on my head that are mostly white, but for the most part, we are going to just hope that this is enough depth of color and that this is a pink based enough purple to counteract the green tint that is currently in my hair. I think I'm going to end up doing like primarily purple all over with some magenta highlights is what I think we're going to end up doing. Yeah, so wish me luck. Okay, so for vibrant color application, I'm not as picky about sectioning. Obviously for the bleach, I was pretty OCD about 4 quadrants and horizontal sectioning and but like YOLO, this is gonna be what it'll be, and I don't really want to have to mess with worrying about parting it while I'm A, doing it, and B, recording. So yeah, we're just gonna get this party started here, and good luck to you fools because you joined me and you're here and you can't run away now. Well, actually, I suppose you could stop watching whenever you feel like it, but yeah, I also sometimes use a brush and sometimes decide that that seems like a lot of effort, so I'll probably end up with a brush for the roots and then hands for the rest. You can see, we're at least all within like an 8 to 9 palette and not like a 7 to, I might be getting a little wishful thinking down here, but for the most part, like this is the closest to an even canvas your girl has had since being on this perilous journey through hair adventures. So yeah, I don't know why I'm still talking. Let's get this party rolling.
So this whole bottom chunk, I'm going to do purple. As you can see, I'm just willy-nilly throwing it on there. I'm trying to open the section up and make sure it's saturated all the way through everywhere. Because the last thing we need is splotchy purple over top of splotchy canvas. So, and then probably starting where my hair gets closer to my face is when I will start wiping my gloves off and putting some magenta highlights in there. I might have to use a brush for some of that, which I really don't want to do. I'd really like it if this would stop falling out of the clip here. But even for the magenta highlights, I still want to have a purple root. So I'll probably on those pieces, like that section of hair, I'll have to apply the purple root, put the magenta on the end, and then apply the purple to the rest of that particular section. I'm also attempting to keep the hair that's had the purple applied off of my neck so I don't get completely dyed purple, because this is not my first purple hair rodeo, and that is a battle I don't want to fight. So, yeah, let me rinse the purple off so I can start being a little more adventurous with placement. Yeah, I have a cheap disposable microfiber towel here so I can wipe the color off in between sections. If you know who AKA Aislinn is, she also usually keeps a towel in her lap so she can like wipe her hands off. She's got a way cooler like filming setup and everything. I'm just a girl trying to do a thing here. So anyway, this is what we're doing. Why does this hate me so much? You know what? F it. Just join the party. It's fine. Like I'm thinking some face framing magenta pieces might be fun. So let me first hit some good. You know, such clean application. Everyone should just do this exactly how I'm doing it. And don't worry about it getting on other parts, and it's totally fine if your roots still look white when you get done. Like that's just part of the game here. So yeah, that's gonna be my first. Oh, we definitely missed some of that. Let's get some more on there, buddy. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do around the head. You're not gonna watch this whole. I don't have room on my phone for this much footage, so I'm gonna do that all the way around my head, and we'll come back with the results.
Okay, we are applied. We are cleaned up. I'm gonna put a bag over my head and let this sit for probably an hour, honestly, because I want this to stay for a while. And then I'll wash it out and dry it and show you the results. We're surviving. We are doing the thing. There's no point in showing you the back, but look at my neck, girl. She is purple as hell. All right, it's time to rinse this out and deal with the consequences of my actions. So I'm gonna put some gloves on because we don't need stained hands. We're already having enough. We've done enough painting ourselves. Don't need it on my hands too. So here's hoping that I applied it everywhere and that we covered the base shenanigans. Here goes nothing. Hey. I was gonna put makeup on and I decided, why? Who cares? But this is the finished results. I think it turned out pretty good. I am fully convinced that I'm supposed to be a purple-haired girly. And I still need to do a little bit of like a trim cleanup on the ends. But it's a little crunchy, but it's overall, we've survived. I think that the fuchsia highlights turned out really cute, and I'm pretty proud of it. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.